But first, New York Stock Exchange topping company that's based right here in our region. And no, it's not in software or finance or even entertainment technology. It's in railroad products. The company's called Wabtec, and it's the only company listed on the New York Stock Exchange whose shares have gone up each year for the past 10 years in a row. It's also the very first company that George Westinghouse ever founded. Al Neupaver is president and CEO of Wabtec, and welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. This is quite a recognition.
Yes, it really is. I'm very proud of the management team and the staff that we have that we're able to make this over the last 10 years, to be able to improve on our stock each year. It wasn't something that we were actually trying to follow over the time period. Actually, our CFO, Alvaro Garcia-Tunan, come into my office late last year and said, "You won't believe, but our stock price has been increasing each year for the last 10 years." So we're very proud of that, and it's an accomplishment that really says a lot about our company and our business.
Well, I want to ask you about that because it shouldn't be possible. Don't you know you're supposed to be in an old line industrial kind of company, highly cyclical, vulnerable to a big recession, and you managed to do that despite the deep recession we experienced in 08 and 09.
And that's what makes the accomplishment, I think, very special, is the fact that we were able to manage through two very difficult recessions, and the last one, probably the worst one that most of us will experience in our lifetime. And there's a lot of factors that play into our ability to do that. I think the most importantly is the fact that we have a culture that is really based on continuous improvement, lean manufacturing, lean principles. We also have businesses that are in markets that are very compelling. The freight and transit markets are both markets that have been the backbone of our country and will be the backbone of our country into the future. And I think lastly is that we really have a group of teams that have set up a business model that is very diverse, that allows you to deal with the cyclicality of that business. About half of our business is in transit, about half is in freight. We have half of our business in the aftermarket, which isn't impacted as much as an OEM business. And we also now have grown our international business to about 40% of our business.
Wow, I was looking at some of the numbers on freight tonnage in 09, and it really fell off a cliff. So those other areas is what helped you?
That's exactly right. By having a business that is very diverse, it's those other areas we were able to focus on. We grew our business internationally. We were able to keep our business in the aftermarket area. We introduced a growth strategy to this business 5 years ago that really focused on our ability to expand internationally. We went after acquisitions. We also looked at new product development and advancements, and we wanted to focus on growing the aftermarket.
Wow, the air brake itself, the Westinghouse air brake, I know is considered one of the most important inventions of the 19th century. Are you able to keep pushing the envelope?
Well, that's one of the amazing things. That technology that George Westinghouse actually invented in 1869 is still the basic technology that's used on railroads today, locomotives today. It's the air brake that still stops those trains. So obviously, there's been tremendous advancements in that area, but the technology itself is still the basic technology invented.
Pretty remarkable. And Wabtec products, I read in some of the material, on virtually every railroad car, every train?
Well, that's exactly right. We have some of our technology, some of our products on literally every locomotive, every rail car, every transit car, and every bus in North America.
That's amazing. Now, Wilmerding here in our region is his home base, right? That's the headquarters?
The world headquarters is Wilmerding. We have two other plants in the Pittsburgh area. We have a plant over in Greensburg as well, and one in Lawrenceville. We have a total of about 400 employees in the Pittsburgh area. That's of 6,000 that we have globally. We manufacture today in 17 different countries, and we ship product to over 125 countries around the world.
You do demonstrate, though, you can still make things here in America and even here in our region. Right?
It's a great success story for any Rust Belt company to be able to maintain that manufacturing base here in Pittsburgh and in the United States, and yet grow internationally and ship our products. The 3 plants that we have here in Pittsburgh, we ship to 70 different countries out of those 3 plants here in Pittsburgh. Wow. So and we still lead in that technology area that we work in.
Is it really much more technology intensive manufacturing than it used to be?
Without a doubt. Technology is the key. You have to have good workmanship, you have to have good quality, you have to be on the leading edge of technology, and that's exactly what we've focused on.
It means the kind of people you need, though, have to be a lot more skilled than in the old days of Pittsburgh manufacturing.
And the key to our success has been our people and the culture, as I spoke about earlier, this continuous improvement, trying to improve ourselves not only from a manufacturing efficiency, productivity basis, but also from a basis of being able to take our technology to that next level and make a difference in the industries that we're serving.
So what's new and exciting in the world of railroad technology these days?
Well, we're really excited about our future, and part of that future is the fact that we are one of the few companies in the world that really have the ability to change the safety, the efficiency, the productivity, and the environmental cleanliness of our industry. And to give you an example, one of the technologies that we have perfected and developed over time is a technology called positive train control. It's used as a collision avoidance. This is something that is being mandated by the government to be installed on every locomotive that shares railroad track with a transit type of train. So it's a great opportunity for us. We're in the leading edge of that technology.
Well, it's wonderful, terrific to see it happening here and happening with a company that's got its start in our region way back in 1869.
Thank you.
Neupaver. Congrats, thanks, appreciate it.